Hello everyone, this time, I'll tell you the story of a match who drank miso soup every day for 3 months. What on earth happened? I laughed when I saw that my health changed drastically after drinking miso soup from convenience stores for 3 months. I ate convenience store food and ate out all the time, and my health was in shambles. I was constipated, my skin was rough, and I couldn't concentrate at all in the evening. By the way, my BMI was 26, which is chubby. A BMI of 26 is a full-fledged fat person and will make you chubby. It's the curse of convenience store food. Why? Ruin his health because of it too. It's the violence of additives and salt. So, what are you going to change? Your diet. For now, I thought I'd try drinking miso soup. I thought that if I started with a week of drinking it, it would be the gateway to health. I'll report on the entire record of 3 months of drinking it every day. It's already over, so I'll tell you everything, including the results. There's
no way miso soup will change your health. I
thought so, but I tried it anyway. The rules are simple. At least 1 cup every day. Use any ingredients you like, store-bought, original flavors too. You have to keep the bar low or you won't be able to keep it up. Why miso soup again? There are protein and supplements. I can't cook, but I thought I could make miso soup. I also wanted to try it because I wasn't used to drinking warm things. I get vegetables and it's healthy. Drinking warm things is definitely important. Warming up your internal organs increases your metabolism. But isn't miso soup really high in salt? It might raise your blood pressure. I tested that as well. I kept proper records while doing it. Before I started, I was 32 years old, weighed 78 kilograms, had a waist of 90 centimeters, and had a blood pressure of 12,884. I had constipation that only came up once every 2 days. My skin was dry and my belt had gained another hole. I got out of breath just by climbing stairs.
I'm a typical unhealthy office worker. My
blood pressure is a little high too. That's not good for someone in their 30s. It's going to be bad for my future.
My face is puffy and I have terrible dark circles under my eyes. My wife told me I look like a panda. My wife's opinion. But it's okay to be honest. How did you keep going? It must be hard to stay motivated. At first, I drank a lot in the morning. I made it and drank it as soon as I woke up. It was easy to keep going because it only took 10 minutes. I could make it while looking at my smartphone. Day 3 since starting. Day 3. I almost skipped it right away. I overslept in the morning and didn't have time, so it was a hassle. I gave up after 3 days. I'm so hopeless. But I told myself that if I gave up after 3 days, I'd be fat forever. So I settled for instant miso soup. But that's okay. The important thing is to keep going. Even if it's instant, if I drink something warm for a week, it'll be fine. With that in mind, I decided to take it easy. Perfectionism doesn't last. 1 week since starting. 1 week has passed. To be honest, I'm still looking for changes, but drinking something warm in the morning feels good. It makes my stomach feel relaxed. There's no way I'll see results in just 1 week. I'm being too impatient, but I've noticed something. I feel like my hunger in the morning has subsided and I'm binge eating less at lunch. I used to eat 2 convenience store bento boxes for lunch. That's a
good trend. It will calm your stomach. It will also stimulate your bowels while you're full.
What ingredients do you put in?
At first, it's easy because all you have to do is cut up some tofu, wakame, and green onions. I also added maitake mushrooms, and it smelled great. I really liked it. Mushrooms make a good stock. I like maitake mushrooms. They're cheap and nutritious. Mushrooms are also rich in dietary fiber. It might help with constipation too. It's the 10th day since I started. On the 10th day, I had a strange feeling for the first time. I feel like my bowels are stranger than usual. Are they working? I still only have a bowel movement once every 2 days, but I feel like it's smoother now. I used to have to hold it in. It's
gross, but it's important. It's a sign of improving my intestinal environment.
Also, the stickiness in my mouth has decreased when I wake up in the morning. Is this because I'm drinking more water? I must have been dehydrated. They say that modern people are sexually dehydrated. 2 weeks since starting. 2 weeks have passed. Since then, my bowel movements have improved. I used to go once every 2 days, but now I go almost every day. I'm really happy about this. It's starting to work. Maybe it's the power of miso. I also feel like I wake up better in the morning. Before, I would wake up feeling groggy, but now I feel refreshed. I guess my internal organs start moving when I eat something warm. It's a different way of waking up than coffee, but I wonder if the salt content is okay. Miso soup is high in salt. That's why I switched to plain miso. If you make a good stock, it's delicious even if it's light in flavor. And I use kelp and dried sardine powder. Smart laundry shop. Stock is the key, and the umami ingredients give you a sense of satisfaction. Plain miso doesn't taste bland, it seems unsatisfying. At first I thought so, but when I added more ingredients, I didn't mind at all. In fact, I can taste the flavor of the ingredients and it's delicious. 3 weeks since starting. In the 3rd week, my wife told me that my face looked refreshed. I didn't notice it myself, but Hasn't the swelling gone down? I definitely feel like my face is less puffy in the morning. When I compare photos, my eyes look bigger. It's
Because I'm controlling my salt intake. The right amount of water and salt helps to eliminate the swelling. I've
also been using the bathroom more often at work. I think this is because I've increased my water intake. It might also have a detoxifying effect, but I don't mind using the bathroom a lot at work. It was annoying at first, but getting up from my seat is a bit of light exercise and a nice change of pace, so it's not bad. 1 month after starting, I've achieved a weight loss of 1.6 kilograms and a weight loss of 2 centimeters. It's working better than I expected. It's going well. In just 1 month, my constipation has completely disappeared. I feel refreshed every morning and my life has changed. I can now concentrate for longer in the morning. That's a big deal. My work performance has improved. Why does it have such an effect? Just by drinking miso soup. When the warm soup enters your stomach, it sends a signal that you're full. That prevents overeating and keeps your blood sugar levels from fluctuating. That's probably why I can concentrate better in the morning. I see. It's true that the amount I eat for lunch has naturally decreased. Before, I would eat a convenience store bento, rice balls, and canned coffee. That's overeating. Of course I'll gain weight. What do I eat for lunch now? I can be satisfied with just one bento. Also, my desire for dessert has decreased. This is the most surprising thing. After doing this for a month, I've established a rotation of ingredients. On weekday breakfasts, I have a basic meal of 2 tofu, young leeks, and green onions. This can be made in 5 minutes. Simple is best. Tuesdays and Thursdays are days with lots of vegetables. I cut up the cabbage, garlic, and onions the day before. It's
important to prepare in advance.
on the weekends, I make it a little more luxurious and add clams and marinate them. The flavor is completely different. It feels like a reward. Frogs are good. They provide minerals. Ornithine is good for the liver, but young leeks are larvae, so you end up taking in too many elements every day. Seriously? I didn't know that. Then I'll set up a rotation. I'll just eat the leeks on the moon. Cabbage and onions are good. They add sweetness and also provide dietary fiber. I see. I'll increase the number of vegetable days. It's easier than making salad. It's been a month and a half since I started. My skin has been looking better recently. It's less dry and my stubble has improved. My skin has become clearer. I think it's because I've been drinking more water. I've been hydrating myself with miso soup, and my morning dry mouth has also decreased.
Fermented foods are also good for this. Miso improves the intestinal environment. When your intestines are clean, your skin becomes clean. They
Say that the intestines and skin are connected. They also say that the second no is bad. Now that I think about it, I feel like the smell of gas has decreased. This is a gross story. I used to hate it because it smelled bad. That's proof that my intestinal environment has improved. This is good. My whole body is getting bigger. Also, for some reason, I don't get colds anymore. I always used to get colds at certain times of the year. Maybe my immunity has improved. The intestines are the gold standard for immunity. 2 months after starting, 2 months have passed, and my weight has decreased by 2.8 kilograms. My weight has decreased by 4.5 centimeters, and my breakfast weight has also decreased. What a great result. What happened to my belt hole? I got one back. I was thrilled to be able to use the previous hole again for the first time in a while. Also, my pants are looser around my thighs. My lower body has become slimmer. My desire for snacks has also decreased. Before, I would always go to a convenience store at 3 p.m. But now I eat a lot of chocolate and potato chips. My blood sugar levels are probably stable. It's the effect of miso soup. After drinking miso soup, I feel satisfied with warm foods. I started eating boiled eggs and natto instead of snacks. Protein makes me feel even more satisfied. This is going well. But I didn't reach a plateau in the second month. Actually, there was a period when my weight stagnated a little. There was a time when my weight didn't change for a week, and I was worried.
How did I get over it? When I
Analyzed the cause, I found that my ingredients were mostly fried tofu and pickled sweet potatoes. It's delicious, so I can't help it, but it's high in calories. Fried tofu is a lump of oil. I learned my lesson and switched back to eating mostly vegetables, and it started to go down again. Balance is important after all. I researched different types of miso. I started paying attention to different types of miso from the second month. I spend 30 minutes in the miso section of the supermarket. I'm becoming a miso geek. Red miso is dark and satisfying. White miso is sweet and gentle. Barley miso is fragrant. I know, too much. Are you kidding me? I've also started making my own miso mix. I change the mix depending on how I feel that day.
what mix is recommended?
In the morning, more white miso for a gentle taste, and in the evening, more red miso for a strong taste. This is the basics. You're a pro at using different types of miso.
Let me explain a little bit here. I'll give you a scientific explanation of why miso soup is so effective. Time to study. I want to hear more. First, when warm liquid enters the stomach, the volume sensor reacts and sends a signal that you're full. This will prevent you from overeating. Your brain will decide that you've had enough when your stomach expands.
It's a physical feeling of fullness.
Furthermore, miso is a fermented soybean product, so it's rich in amino acids and umami components. It can give you a sense of satisfaction even with a small amount of glutamine, inosine, and salt. The power of fermentation is amazing. Is it the same as cheese or yogurt? It also increases the diversity of intestinal bacteria, which leads to improved bowel movements. It increases the total amount of bacteria and reduces the amount of bad bacteria. This also has a positive effect on your skin.
I see. It's all connected. Super is important.
But you have to be careful about salt intake. The guideline is 1.2 to 1.5 grams. The
target salt intake for Japanese people is less than 7.5 grams per day for men and less than 6.5 grams per day for women. Even if you add it to miso soup, it's about 3 grams. If you eat other meals with it, it's fine. It's been
2.5 months since I started. Let me tell you about my latest innovation. I made the recommended amount smaller, to about 150 milliliters. The strategy is to increase the ingredients and reduce the broth. That's clever. It's the basics of salt control. I've also started making soup stock properly. If you make it with kelp and dried sardines, it's satisfying even with a light flavor. I have time on the weekends, so I'll do it in earnest. I'm getting serious. I said I couldn't cook, but now I want to master miso soup. Even a cook like Y can do this. I'm using sichiin, ground sesame, and ginger. The aroma increases the satisfaction. Ginger is good. It warms the body too. I've been trying yuzu recently. Miso soup that you can
enjoy with your friends. That's good. I'm
also trying new ways to cut the ingredients. Cutting tofu into large pieces makes it more filling. Chewing it certainly makes you feel full. Actually, I made a big mistake when I was 2.5 months old. There was a time when I got carried away and drank 3 cups a day. That was too much. But then I started to swell up. I guess I took in too much salt. I became bloated. Overdoing it is dangerous. Reflecting on my actions, I went back to eating 1 to 2 servings a day. I also added more potassium-rich ingredients to help flush out salt.
What ingredients?
Here, grass, pine, potatoes, and mushrooms. This will help balance things out. The balance between sodium and potassium is important. Thanks to this mistake, I learned the importance of moderate amounts. Moderation is the best in everything. It's been 3 months since I started, so I've been waiting for the results. What happened? Weight minus 3.8 kilograms, Fukui M minus 7.5 centimeters. Blood pressure has also improved to 12,278. My belt hole has gone back up by 1 hole. That's amazing. Can miso soup alone make such a difference? My skin no longer flakes every day. My lack of concentration in the evening has also improved significantly. My work efficiency has improved, and my boss has praised me. That's
a great result. But my health checkup results
actually stagnated in the 3rd month. The cause was an imbalance in the ingredients. What kind of imbalance? I was only adding high-calorie foods like fried tofu, potatoes, and bacon. I couldn't resist it because it was delicious. The other thing is that I can't worry about the ingredients or overdo it by increasing the frequency of kameshimi too much. So I decided to make miso soup from the field on weekdays and treat miso soup on weekends. It's
important to have a good balance. Specifically,
weekdays are mainly cutlery vegetables and mushrooms. Weekends are seafood and other seafood. This has balanced things out. The biggest discovery I've made in the past 3 months is that I've fallen into the miso brand swamp.
I'm in the swamp. How many have I tried? I've
tried 15 different types. The taste is completely different depending on the place of origin, ingredients, and aging period. It's so deep. It's like miso. You can change the taste infinitely by blending red miso, white miso, and barley miso. I found the gold that satisfies even the raw materials. What's the ratio? 6 parts red, 3 parts white, and 1 part barley. This is the best balance. It's country specific and doesn't get boring. Even though it's low in salt, it's not enough. I've made a note of it. I'll try it. Next time I'll make a miso blend and my family will be silent. I want to try a theme of miso soup with a main dish and a lot of ingredients in one go. It's
totally miso soup. Let's
sum up the financial aspects. It's an average of 90 yen, about 8,100 yen in 3 months. It's
surprisingly cheap. A
cup of soup at a convenience store costs 200 to 350 yen. So that's a savings of 110 to 260 yen per meal. That's over 20,000 yen saved in 3 months. It adds up. Plus, I'm healthier and my medical expenses might go down. I don't get colds anymore. This is an investment. It's definitely from a preventive medicine perspective. I also drastically reduced the number of snacks I eat. I used to spend 500 yen every day, so that's a savings of 15,000 yen a month. Overall, I'm saving a lot. In fact, my wife was influenced by this and started drinking miso soup. It's
great that both husband and wife are getting healthier. My wife used to be cold, but she says that miso soup in the morning has improved her condition. Apparently, her cold hands and feet have gotten better. It
also warms her up. Even the kids say that palm miso soup is delicious. This is the first time someone has complimented me on my cooking. It's so touching. Dad's reputation has gone up. On the weekends, the family goes to choose ingredients. This has become a new source of enjoyment. It's also also a way for the family to communicate. Here are some tips that have helped me keep it up for 3 months. I want to hear them. Many people would give up. First, I incorporated it into my morning routine. I made it a habit to make it as soon as I woke up. I turned on the pot before washing my face.
Habit is important. I
Cut up the ingredients on the weekend and froze them. In the morning, I just throw it in the pot. No knife needed. It's a time-saving technique. I think I can keep it up. I also started looking forward to deciding which miso to use today. If you increase the variety of miso, you won't get bored. If you have something to look forward to, you'll keep going. At first, it was a matter of obligation. But now I can't imagine a morning without miso soup. It's on the same level as brushing my teeth. It's completely become a habit. It's also important to think that it's okay to fail. It's okay to have days when you eat instant food. Perfectionism is the enemy.
Finally, let me summarize the health benefits scientifically.
Please. I want everyone to know about it.
First, control your satiety. Warm soup stimulates your satiety levels, which naturally reduces the amount of food you eat. This led to weight loss. That's why you
Lost weight.
Next, improve your intestinal environment. Fermented miso and the dietary fiber in the ingredients improve your digestion. When the balance of intestinal bacteria is restored, serotonin secretion improves, which has a significant impact on your mental state. It also
Has a positive effect on your skin.
increase your water intake. Surprisingly, many people are dehydrated, so this alone can improve your health. It also has the effect of thinning your blood. It's
True that I didn't drink any water at all before. I only drank coffee. My
Blood pressure has also gone down because of my salt control. That's right.
I was able to achieve a balance with the right amount of salt and potassium-rich vegetables. N is important.
cautions and disadvantages. But there are some cautions. If you don't control your salt intake properly, it will have the opposite effect. You have to think about the amount of salt you consume each day. Also, be careful not to consume too many elements. 2 to 3 times a week is enough. Eating large amounts every day is dangerous. Too much of anything is bad, as they say. If the ingredients are too high in calories, you may gain weight. Be careful with fried tofu and bacon. Balance is important, I guess. But the benefits overwhelmingly outweigh the drawbacks. I can say this with certainty.
Also, if you have problems with improving your diet, you should consult a doctor.
Finally, I have something to say. What is it? You don't have to overthink healthy habits. You can start with a big bowl of miso soup. The hurdle is certainly low. If you strive for perfection too much, you won't be able to keep it up. Y was also careless at first, but he changed when he kept at it. Persistence is power. If you're not feeling well, start by drinking something warm. It doesn't have to be miso soup. Even soup might be effective. But miso soup is the strongest health food engraved in the DNA of Japanese people. I've been convinced of this after 3 months. It's
Convincing.
Everyone should try it. I'll answer any questions you have. I'll start tomorrow too. I'm constipated too, so I'll give it a try. Oh, I've added more friends. Let's get healthy together. Miso soup is a way to stay healthy. Next, get your wife involved and make miso soup a family affair. Health is contagious. That's a great
Idea. A healthy family is a treasure. I
want to say this to Y from 3 months ago. If you don't eat miso, your life will change. That's an exaggeration, but things have really changed. I've lost weight, I'm feeling better, and I've spent more time with my family. I'm so grateful for miso soup. I'm hilarious, but I'm really grateful. I never thought I'd be bought for something so simple. Maybe simple things are more effective. Finally, one more thing. Miso soup is a sign of love. I want you to try making it thinking of it as an expression of your love for yourself. I'm
suddenly getting philosophical.
But I'm serious. Miso soup is the first step to taking care of yourself. Everyone, take care of yourself too. Finally, a question. The combination of ingredients I recommend the most is tofu, nameko mushrooms, and green onions on weekdays. It thickens and is satisfying. On holidays, I'm currently making it in a pork-based style. Y likes to drop eggs in. Soft-boiled ones are irresistible. Eggs are good too. You can also get protein. You can make soft-boiled eggs and add them. Here's some advice to get through the first week. Don't push yourself too hard and think that instant is fine. Also, prepare the ingredients the day before. In the morning, just dissolve the miso. The best
way to store miso is to
store it in the refrigerator. You can also freeze it in small portions, and if you only use the amount you're going to use, the flavor won't go away. I'll store this. This is so helpful. I'd be happy if I could contribute to everyone's health. So, believe in the power of miso soup. Then I'll make miso soup too. That sounds good. Let's all get healthy. Miso soup never fails. So, how was the video? Question mark. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. This channel posts interesting stories in the style of 2 channel, with scientific evidence added based on academic papers and books. These are purely theoretical stories, so please enjoy them as entertainment. I'll post more interesting videos next time. See you next time. Hello everyone. This time, I'll tell you the story of a match that I made by doing 100 bicycle crunches a day for 3 months. What on earth happens? After doing 100 muscle bicycle crunches for 3 months, my abs were revolutionized. The button on my pants finally snapped. It made a popping sound and I was embarrassed at work. I hate my beer belly. I'm a 32-year-old employee. My exercise experience is limited to when I was in the badminton club in college, and the buttons are released and generated. That's bad for a 32-year-old. I'm still young, but I'm on the fast track to metabolic syndrome. Badminton is pretty hard. So how did this happen?
Where did all the strength I gained from hitting smashes go?
Since I started working from home, I've lost the exercise I call commuting. Before I knew it, my belly started to protrude. When I sit down in a chair, I get a 3-tiered belly. A 3-tiered belly? That's a big deal. Calling it a big Buddha is an exaggeration, but it's definitely bad. The other day, someone asked me, "Do you have a baby?" Children are honest. That must have been quite a shock. So what were you going to do? Diet. So I found a video on YouTube called The Ultimate Abdominal Exercise, Double Cycle Crunch, and I thought, I can do this at home, and if I do 100 of them every day, I might get abs, so I started doing it lightly. 100 is way
too high a hurdle to start with. Most people start with 20.
Is this One Punch Man? Next, I'm going to do 100 push-ups, 100 squats, and a 10 kilometers run. I can't do One Punch Man. I don't want to go bald, but I thought I could do just the sit-ups. Saitama Sensei said it was tough at first, right? If you keep it up for 3 years, you'll go bald, but you'll become the strongest. If you do it wrong, you'll damage your back and neck. Did you look it up properly? I checked the video just in case. You lie face down, clasp your hands behind your head, and cross your knees and elbows. It was shaky at first. That's
right, but don't put too much strain on your neck, so use your sit-ups to get up. I
tried it on the first day, but 20 reps was my limit. 100 reps is a scam. There's no way I can do 100 reps all at once. I had no choice but to do 5 sets of 20 reps. Even so, my form was all messed up towards the end. That's how it is at first. Just increase it gradually. Why? Also felt like he was going to die after 10 reps at first. Now he can do 50 reps. Seriously? I see hope. I'll keep going for now. 3 days after starting, I'm going to die. I'm seriously going to die. My abs are screaming. Every time I get up, I let out a loud noise. It hurts so much when I sneeze. It's hilarious that I gave up after only 3 days. No, I'm going to keep going. But my abs were sore the moment I woke up in the morning, and it took me 5 minutes to get out of bed. Muscle pain is like training before becoming a Super Saiyan in the Proof of Growth, or like Vegeta training in the gravity chamber.
When you have muscle pain, it's better to rest. Have you heard of super recovery? Is that
super recovery? Is it a technique from Dragon Ball or something like the Sea King's sword?
No, it's not. After your muscles are damaged by exercise, they recover quickly and become stronger than before. That's super recovery. Sometimes it's more effective to do it once every 2 days than every day.
I see. It's like how Saiyans get stronger every time they come back from the brink of death. That analogy is surprisingly accurate, but I decided to do 100 reps, so I'll keep going no matter what. Wise pride won't allow it. Gut-based thinking is the cause of injury, so I can't do it. 5 days after starting, my muscle pain has gotten a little better, but when I touch my abs, it still hurts. That's proof that you're listening, and that muscles are growing under the fat. Now that I think about it, I can now do 100 reps in 4 sets. 25 reps in 4. You're making progress, but it's a stable match. Especially in the latter half, my neck gets tense. Relax your neck. Just look at your belly button and place your hands next to your ears. I'll give it a try. I also don't know how to breathe. When do I inhale and when do I put it back down? Exhale when you stand up and inhale when you come back down. Rhythm is important. 1 week after starting. 1 week achieved. I feel like my body is getting used to it. 100 reps is getting a little easier. I can do 3 sets now. Oh, I'm still doing it. I've reviewed it, but my weight hasn't changed at all. My stomach is still bulging. Am I cheating? The YouTube thumbnail shows rock-hard abs in 1 week, but it's too much to expect results in 1 week. I need to watch it for at least a month.
In the first place, you can't lose fat just by doing sit-ups. I need to restrict my diet too.
Restrict my diet, huh? I can't give up beer. Having a drink after work is my purpose in life.
Drinking beer while doing sit-ups is like pressing the gas and brake at the same time. Why don't you at least switch to low-carb beer?
Low-carb beer doesn't taste good, but I'll think about it. 10 days after starting, there was a change. My body feels lighter when I wake up in the morning. Oh, has something changed? It's easier to tighten my abs. Even when I'm standing on the train, I naturally tighten my abs. My body feels more stable. Yes, it's a trend. Also, it might be my imagination, but my pants feel a little tighter.
That's fast in 10 days. But when you can use your abs, your posture improves too. It
might be a placebo effect, but if it motivates you, that's good. 2 weeks after starting. 2 weeks achieved. My form has stabilized a lot. My neck pain is gone, so I'm fine. I'm growing. Form is important. I also noticed that my stomach feels a little tighter. My pants are a little more comfortable. I can button them easily. I'm starting to see changes. The muscles underneath the fat are probably waking up. Double cycle crunches work not only on the rectus accessory fascia but also on the rectus fascia. They're also good for building muscle. Can I make a man with a slim waist?
Yes, I can. If I train my secondary muscles, I might be able to get closer to a triangular body shape, like a JoJo character. Will I be
able to do the JoJo pose? That's exciting. No, not quite there yet, but my body shape will definitely change. 3 weeks after starting. Oh my gosh, I'm starting to enjoy looking in the mirror. When viewed from the side, my belly sticks out noticeably less. The birth of a narcissist. No, I'm seriously changing. I've only lost 1 kilogram, but I look completely different. That's the power of muscle. Muscle is heavier than fat, so my weight hasn't changed much, but I look toned. Take a photo and compare them. It's embarrassing to make a before and after photo, but it's certainly important to keep a record. I'll take a photo with my smartphone.
If I upload it to SNS, it will motivate me. I'll put something like, sharp muscle training beginner. That's
still embarrassing. I'll wait until I've changed a bit more. 4 weeks after starting, I was finally able to do 100 repetitions in a row. At first, 20 was my limit. The growth rate is amazing. Do I have talent? No, it's the result of working hard every day. I'm realizing that persistence makes perfect. That's a great quote, but it's actually true. Also, a colleague at work told me that I'm becoming more reserved. It's getting to the point where people notice.
If it's to the point where other people notice, then I've changed considerably. That's too good to be true in just 1 month. I've also started watching what I eat. I
still drink beer, but I've switched to edamame and chilled tofu as snacks. I'm cutting back on fried foods. I'm really being conscious of it. 1 month after starting, I've lost 2 kilograms in weight in 1 month. But the change in appearance is amazing. My 3-tiered belly has become 2 tiers. Don't report the reduction in tiers as an achievement, but I'm definitely changing. Persistence makes perfect. A colleague also told me that I've lost weight. Apparently my posture has improved too. My hunchback from desk work has improved. It's
because my sense of touch has been strengthened. The cycle crunch is also a form of physical training. By
the way, I feel like my back pain has gotten better. I used to have a bad back from desk work, but it's been fine lately. I guess the
balance between my abs and back muscles has improved. It's like a natural corset. A
muscle corset sounds cool. It's also easier to climb stairs. I used to have to do it on the 2nd floor, but when my body stabilizes, my whole body moves better. 6 weeks after starting, I've made a big discovery. Double crunches. I can do them while listening to music. A month and a half after starting. Oh no, I can see a faint vertical line. It's still below the waist, but it's hard to the touch. The outline of my abs is starting to show. I'm just 1 step away from being a Kenshiro. I'll do double crunches while saying, it's warm. Not 100 rows of swords, but 100 crunches.
But I can't let my guard down. If I let my guard down now, I'll go back to the way I was.
I know. It's been a week now. I feel gross if I don't do it. I do it every day, just like brushing my teeth. That's
the most important thing. If you can do it weekly, you'll win.
When do you do it? I do it right after waking up and on the 2nd floor before taking a bath. 50 reps each. My body isn't stiff in the morning. At first, it was, but now I can do it as soon as I wake up. In fact, I feel good when I wake up. 2 months after starting. 2 months have passed. My weight has decreased by 3 kilograms and my body fat percentage has also decreased by 2%. And finally, I can see the slit in my abs. If I can get that far in 2 months, I'll be on top. I've changed my diet. I only drink beer on the weekends. I stick with carbonated water on weekdays. It was tough at first, but I've gotten used to it.
Oh, I've started paying attention to my diet. Now that my
abs are visible, I want to see them even more. I'm getting greedy. Human desires are bottomless. I'm starting to get sucked into the swamp of muscle training. Next, I'll probably start buying protein. I actually already bought the chocolate-flavored one. I'm totally hooked. 2.5 months after starting. 100 reps isn't hard at all. Home is perfect too. I've been thinking about increasing the number of repetitions recently. Oh, I'm at that level already. It's better to do it slowly and extend the hold time rather than increasing the number of repetitions. I see. It's true that doing it slowly is harder than doing it with force. I'll try it in slow motion. I
could also combine it with planks and side planks. If you increase the variety, it will become boring.
Planks, huh? I'll try them. I'm completely in the middle of muscle training now. It's fine since I'm healthy. Speaking of which, I've been watching a lot of muscle training YouTubers lately. Nakayama Kiniko-kun and Power Kiniko-kun are serious about it. I think it's a famous saying that muscles never betray you. 2 months and 3 weeks after starting, something happened. When I went back to my parents' house for the first time in a while, my mother was worried that I had lost weight and said, "Aren't you sick?" The direction of my mother's concern. When I explained that I had lost weight in a healthy way, even my parents noticed that my face had changed. If my parents noticed, I must have changed a lot. One day, she told me, "Uncle, your stomach has gotten smaller." Children are honest. Children's
Evaluations are the most trustworthy.
And finally, 3 months have passed since the start. I'll announce the final results after 3 months, so everyone listen. I've been waiting for this. How did it go? Weight minus 4 kilograms and body fat minus 3%. And you can see a 6-pack. Wow, you've come that far in 3 months? Show me a photo, even if it's blurred out. I'm embarrassed, but I'll abbreviate it. The top 4 are clear, and the bottom 2 are faint. Oh, they're definitely defined. They're still faint, but they're definitely abs. It's a huge transformation from a beer belly. It's like a before and after. It's still not perfect, but it's definitely changed. Most of all, my body feels lighter. I can walk up the stairs easily. I can go up 5 stairs at a time. My posture has improved too. That's right, my hunchback has improved and my stiff shoulders have decreased. Desk work has become easier. My lower back doesn't hurt even when I sit for long periods of time. When you train your body, it has a positive effect on your whole body. I've also gained confidence. It's fun to look in the mirror. And I can't wait for summer. I want to go to the beach. 3
months ago, I had a triple belly. People can do it if they try.
Epilogue. Actually, I have an additional report. I went to try out a gym. It's finally my gym debut. I got an earthquake from doing bicycle crunches, so I wanted to start doing other muscle training. How did it go? The instructor complimented me, saying that my abs are strong. I was so happy that I almost cried. My 3 months of hard work was recognized. They also taught me how to do bench presses and squats. I want to train my whole body. I'm completely hooked on muscle training. 4 months after achieving my goal. This is my report from the 4th month. It's already been a week. You're still doing it? That's amazing. It's become as natural as brushing your teeth when you wake up in the morning. I feel gross if I don't do it. So, what happened? My weight hasn't changed, but my abs are getting more defined. Also, I've been letting my guard down lately and I've gained a little fat because I've been eating more fried foods. I shouldn't have let my guard down. But interestingly, the shape of my abs remains. Like a warrior clad in the armor of death or Hanayama from Grappler Baki.
Hanayama doesn't do weight training though, but muscles never betray you. Once you build muscle, it's a treasure.
So what are you going to do now? I'll keep doing double cycle crunches. I've also started going to the gym twice a week. I'm completely hooked on weight training. Next, I'm aiming to bench press 100 kilograms. I can only lift 40 kilograms so far, but I'll gradually increase it. My life changed when I started doing double cycle crunches. That's true. It all started when my button popped off. So, I'll continue to summarize what I've learned. Here's the summary. First, my weight has changed by 4 kilograms, but apparently I look like I've lost 10 kilograms. Muscles are amazing. Muscles are heavy. Body fat percentage and appearance are more important than weight. It's gotten better and it looks like I've grown 2 centimeters taller. I've only fixed my hunchback, but it's still big in my overall. Strength has improved a lot. I can easily climb up to 5 stairs. My concentration at work has also improved. When you feel it, you don't get tired as easily. Another unexpected effect is that my self-esteem has increased. The success of being able to continue doing 100 reps for 3 months is huge. That might be the biggest benefit.
Since I'm here, I'll explain the effects of bicycle crunches scientifically.
Oh, it's study time. Bicycle crunches.
Train both the lower back and the 6-pack area at the same time. EMG muscle measurements have also proven that they have higher muscle activity than regular crunches.
Is there such data? Furthermore,
since there is movement in the muscles, the stability of the body is also improved. That's why my posture has improved. I see. No wonder my lower back pain has improved. However, the calories burned are small. Even if I do 100 reps, I only burn about 50 kcal. The weight loss is largely due to the increase in basal metabolism due to increased muscle mass and the effect of improved diet.
Diet is important after all.
However, building muscle makes it harder to gain weight. This is the biggest benefit. In the end, persistence is power. That's
exactly it. At first, I thought 100 reps was impossible, but when I kept at it, it became a habit. Human adaptability is amazing. And you've learned that changes in appearance are more important than weight. That's right, looking in the mirror motivates me more than just focusing on weight numbers. I'm glad I took a picture. 2. Summarize the effects of double cycle crunches. Both the posterior and posterior muscles are trained, and the body feels stronger. It's also effective for improving my health. The
Calories burned are small, but building muscle increases the basal metabolism significantly. In the long term, your body becomes easier to lose weight. It's
also changed mentally. I've gained confidence, and I feel like I've been able to keep going. It's all about accumulating small successes. It means that even people who are 32 years old can buy it. Age doesn't matter, it's just whether you do it or not. I think it's totally possible for people in their 40s and 50s. If I start restricting my diet seriously next time, my abs will be even more rock hard. That would be really hard to stand up after drinking beer, but I'm thinking about cutting it down to once a week.
Well, the current pace is good enough. It's hard to do it. For the time being, I'll
keep doing the double cycle crunches for the rest of my life. This week is like a treasure or a morning ritual. It's
amazing. Everyone should try it for the first time. I
really recommend it. It's tough at first, but it definitely makes a difference. Why went from a 3-tiered belly to a slightly 6-pack? Okay, I'll start too. I'll start with 50 reps, and I wonder if I can do it by summer. Oh, we've got more friends. Let's work hard together. If you have any questions, ask me. The Bicycle Crunch Club has started. Let's all get our abs ripped. We'll be even more toned by summer. I want people to say at the beach that our abs are amazing. That's a
high goal. But it's better to have a goal.
Right? Everyone, set a goal and do it. Y's next goal is to do abs. That's impossible. It's like the world of Baki. Just kidding. But I'm aiming for a perfect 6-pack, and I'm also thinking of starting an ab roller. I'm getting more and more serious about it. I discovered the joy of muscle training thanks to the double cycle crunch. It's no exaggeration to say that it changed my life. That's an
exaggeration, but I get it. When your body changes, you gain confidence.
Everyone should check it out for the first time. If you can get through the first week, you'll be fine. Finally, some advice. It's important to not push yourself too hard at first and to do it at your own pace. Y's limit was 30 reps at first. That's right, don't compare yourself to others, but to yourself from yesterday. Just keep moving forward, little by little. Just be careful not to get injured. You need the courage to rest if your form breaks down. That's right. It's also important to listen to your body. Don't push yourself if you're in pain. But consistency is the most important, so just do a little bit every day. Even if it's just 10 reps a day, keep going. From AY also started out doing 20 reps in 5 sets. If anyone starts after seeing this, let me know how it goes. Yeah, I'd love to hear everyone's success stories. Let's get abs together. I'm
rooting for you too. I hope this will be the catalyst for changing someone's life. That's an
exaggeration. But seriously, it all started with a YouTube video for me too. So I'd be happy if I could give someone a push. So, finally, congratulations on your 3-month journey of doing 100 bicycle crunches. Thank you. But the journey is not over yet, and next I'll be perfecting the ab roller and plank. So, what did you think of the video? If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. This channel posts interesting stories in the style of 2 channel, based on academic papers and books, with scientific evidence added. These are purely theoretical stories, so please enjoy them as entertainment. I'll be posting more interesting videos next time. See you next time.